17, Carmen Roll. I'm sorry, Carmen, I didn't see you up. Pranking Carmen is not a good.
Southern. Here. Throckmorton.
Here.
Aquila.
Here.
Mayor.
We have no minutes to approve. Any reports, resolutions, and communications?
Just one. On the screen, you have our 2018 meeting dates. We're still working on our calendar and our deadlines for those meetings, but these are the dates. The dates are finalized, so we've cross-checked that against the holiday calendar and other important events. I did just a couple minutes ago send that to you via email, so you can put that in your calendars. That'd be great, and hopefully we'll have a very productive 2018 also. And that's it.
Thank you. First petition is V-29-17, Austin Goodman. Staff report.
I don't know which one to use here. Okay. Good evening. The only petition we have for you here tonight, V-2917. The property is located at 724 West 3rd Street on the near west side of town. The site is 0.05 acres, zoned residential core, and the GPP designation is core residential. The property currently contains a single-family house, and all of the surrounding uses are single-family as well. So the variance requests before you tonight are both a side and rear yard setback variance to allow the addition of a screened-in porch on the rear or north of the property. You can see here circled in red. So the petitioner submitted some images of the existing conditions behind the house. Currently include multiple decks and concrete pads, as well as cellar doors there on the bottom left, and then gravel landscape stone areas around the property. So here are some of the images that were also in your packet. The petitioner is requesting to remove the existing improvements and build a 9-foot 9-inch by 18-foot 2-inch porch on the back of the house, and you can see the rough area of where that would be here. And then here is an elevation of what that would look like as well, so a screened-in porch. The minimum lot size in the RC zoning district is about 0.17 acres. There was some information in your packet that said it was half an acre. That was incorrect. Sorry about that. And the petition site is 0.05 acres. So because of its small size, the setback requirements for the RC zone don't quite allow for reasonable development on this particular parcel. So the proposed porch would, of course, provide usable living space, but would also provide coverage for the existing cellar door you can see here in the picture on the left, and then also in the aerial there on the right. So in order to be able to cover the cellar doors with the roof of the new addition, the porch would have to be roughly almost 2 feet from the side property line, which it would actually be slightly inset from the existing side wall line of the house. So again, this property is quite undersized, not only for the zoning district, but for the area. So you can see it circled here in red, and then related to other properties in the immediate blocks surrounding. So it's 88 feet deep, undersized for area surrounding and zoning district. And so doing the addition is going to require the encroachment into the 25-foot setback requirement. The petitioner is asking to build an almost 14-foot deep porch on the rear of the structure. So the department found peculiar condition related to the size and dimensions of the lot and the location of the cellar door on the house, limiting where the actual addition could go, and then also peculiar condition in the relationship of the lot and the existing buildings to the surrounding lots and buildings. For example, the property to the north, that would actually be their side yard immediately adjacent to the rear of this property, so they could build as close as 6 feet to that property line, whereas this property is held to 25 feet. And typically, rear yards, when the ordinance was written, the idea would be that rear yards would abut one another and have similar regulations, and that isn't the case here. So staff finds that because the lot is undersized and uniquely situated, that the variances requested are appropriate with the, it's an appropriately sized addition request for this area. So the department recommends that the BZA adopts the proposed findings that were in the staff report with 3 conditions: that the variance is approved for the screened porch addition as shown in the renderings and site plans submitted, and that it is held also to the site plan as well as the renderings, and any subsequent encroachments would require additional variance, and that the petitioner has to obtain a building permit prior to construction. So I know the petitioner is here if you have any questions, and I can answer any as well. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes.
Petitioner? If you please stand at the podium. And can you please state your name?
Austin Goodman.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You have up to 20 minutes to present your petition.
Okay. Jackie did a great job of presenting the overall plan. What I'm trying to do is essentially just simplify the backyard. Currently, there's a lot of stuff going on back there. What I'd like to do is remove a lot of the random structures and create a more functional living space.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can have a seat.
Okay.
Any questions for staff and/or petitioner by the board? Okay. Anyone in the public like to comment? Any final comments from the petitioner? Thank you. Back to the board for action.
Approval of 29-17, variance from side yard and rear yard setbacks, based on the findings and conclusions in the staff report and with the 3 conditions of approval in the staff report.
Any comments? Carmen, please.
Southern? Yes. Throckmorton? Yes. Aquila?
Yes.
Hoffman?
Yes.
Motion passes, petition granted, and we are adjourned.